Shalom, assalamu alaikum, my friends. So I showed you guys my back, and there was those things that were on it. But the way that they say it, let me explain. So if you go to Jeremiah chapter 8, verse 8, you have a great understanding that not the things that you're reading are not always correct. What is correct is the literal person who's speaking. Those that are writing, they're not correct. They jumble stuff together. They mingle stuff. They're mixing stuff. Sometimes they're leaving out things or adding something to something that is not proper. It doesn't mean that it's not like for the instance, look at all the things I showed you on my back. Everything is there. The mark here is there. The nose, everything is there, but it's not as you are writing it. Understand? So I would have liked it for to be a lot clearer so you guys can see it much better like I see it. But I use Power Director, right? Power Director. And when I upload a video to my Power Director and I'm making, after I've edited, made my video, right? Then I download it to save it, and it only works at 780 pixels, 780 pixels. In order for me to get a clearer 1080, I have to pay Power Director for it, and I don't give apps any of my information. I don't like that. Then you'll get people calling you trying to sell you stuff, right? So when I upload it, it goes from my regular camera phone to my Power Director. When I do that, it's at 780. And then when I go and try to upload it into YouTube, it also deteriorates the video, and then it's no longer at 780. Now it might be down to 560. So I wish it was a lot clearer, but you did see all those things, There is the dots that run up my back. And then over on this side, there's a little darker things. And you can see it's kind of three darker imaging. And in it has hair that grows out of it. Now that is kind of right below my shoulder blade itself. And by the, like right when you go up the back, here's the shoulder blade, for instance, and here's the bottom of my back. So that mark is right about over here, and it has that hair. Up here on the actual shoulder itself, there is that big hump, that big knot, egg-looking thing, That's the big egg that they're talking about, that look on my back. Now, when they say sometimes it's big, sometimes it's little, I have no idea about that. I can't look at my back every day to see if it's little one day, big the next day, that type of thing. I have no idea. But just to, like I said, I wish I could get a better imaging. And then at the very top of my back, there is a circling thing there. And if you were in real life, it looked like a bite, like somebody, a bite right there. And then there's the mole that is right there in the middle of it. And if you were in real life looking at it, you'll really be able to see all these things a lot clearer than what I am giving you on the camera. But remember this, I don't really give a shit about all this. I really don't. I'm doing this for your benefit. I really don't give a rat's ass. What I care about is my shoulder getting better. I wish that would change, so I can be happier in my brain, right? My brain wants to be happier because, when I have to go do something, it's a miserable for me to have to do it because of my shoulder. Eating's a misery. Going to bed's a misery. Waking up's a misery. Everything's a fucking misery for me because of this. So, also, what was I wanting to say? Oh yeah, so I don't care about it. But you know, in the Hadith it says that even if there was only one day left, that Allah would raise someone up from my people, right? Now that is not literal, because first of all, nobody knows the end of the time. Nobody knows the last day. Not even Muhammad, not even Yeshua. So there's got to be, you have to think, and this is what I tell people all the time, when you're reading books, man, you have to stop and you have to fucking think. Don't just read through it all fast. Take your fucking time and read it and understand. So if Muhammad's saying before the last day, if someone raised from him up from the last day, you know Muhammad can't know the last day, so he don't know what he's talking about there. So what is he really trying to say? Well, I'll tell you what he's really trying to say. He's trying to give you how I feel. He tried to explain to you the way the Mahdi feels. So sure, I can reveal myself to you guys right now. You can see me in your phone, in the palm of your hand. You can watch me on videos, all this stuff. But you know what? If nothing happens from any of this, I get frustrated, because I'm a man. I get frustrated with myself and with God and with everybody. And you know what I do? I say, I'm done. And I go and disappear. Like Jonah. Yeah, God punishes me. Sometimes I take it because I don't care. Because I know God's merciful. So, okay, okay, beat me. I don't care, God, do whatever you want. You're going to do it anyway. You're the Most High God. You do it anyway. I'm tired of dealing with these people. They're your sheep, not even mine. I'm tired of it. I don't want nothing to do with these motherfuckers. Look at the world. Look at the world you created. Look at all the people. Look what they're doing. Look what they're believing. Look what they're teaching each other. I don't want no part of this shit. I don't give a fuck about all of them. So that's where he's trying to tell you. You guys piss me off. I'll leave. And then you guys can get tormented. And that's what will happen. It says it. So I am going to be leaving you guys. So you might as well understand that, because Sufani and them are going to come and they're going to start slaughtering you. Because you won't listen to me. And when God realizes that in my heart is so frustrated that I have had enough, God will understand. He'll take my side. Trust me. And then he'll hand you over. Who do you think is keeping back right now from you guys being fucked? Big time fucked. I'm not talking your little spats that you have in Palestine and all your little spats. No, you have never seen what's coming yet. I have. You haven't even seen what's going to be taking place, since you don't want to believe what I say and follow what I am teaching. Fuck you. I don't need you. It's you people who need me. I don't need you. And I've always told God that, in that manner. I don't care. They're rude. They're ignorant. They make up all sorts of kinds of nonsense shit. They're foul. They argue with each other, yet they say, oh, we love God, but yet look at the religion. Argue and fight with each other? Fuck you. You really think I want to step into that fucking crap with you people? Shit. You're ignorant if you think that. I get all these guys, they send me messages too. They say, oh, say the Shahada. You need to be a Muslim. You need to join Islam. Fuck you. No, I don't. What, joining up in the religions that are all bullshit? Think about it, man. Think about it. Your own fucking leader sits there, kisses black stones, and puts his forehead on a fucking rock. You think I'm going to follow that shit? Are you out of your fucking mind? What do I follow? I follow the Word of God. The Word of God don't belong to a religion. The Bible does not belong to Christians. The Bible is the Word that God gave to prophets. It's not a religion. Religions took it and said, it's ours. We're the ones with the Bible. Only us. Only us. And then the Muslim, we got the Quran. Only us. Only us. Fucking dumb. Fucking dumb. I'll take your fucking Quran. I'll take your fucking Bible. But I won't go to your fucking dead man grave, bullshitters. Bullshitters. Oh, look at they all getting mad because I calling them bullshit. Look at you. You go to a fucking place and give your money, your hard work, give it to the fucking temple. Because you don't know what tithes really are. They told you what tithes were. They told you tithes is money. Psh. Fucking jokes. Even Abraham said, I don't want your fucking shit. No, it's that way you can't try to say that you made me rich. Keep your fucking shirt tithe. 10%. It was counted under Abraham. He believed in God with his mind. He believed. And that was counted unto him as righteousness, not the kind of money he gave. So all you people is wrong. I'm telling you flat out, I will never, ever join another religion ever again. I find it funny when all these missionaries or all these paracletes, they all trying to get people to join in with their fucking shit. Even Jesus, Isa, Yeshua said, look at these guys. They'll travel thousands and thousands of miles to go get somebody to join into their religion. And they're both going to fucking fall. To make him worse of a sinner than the other guy. That's what he said. So you're telling me that Isa's wrong? Muslim? You telling me the prophet's wrong? Fucking joke. But this is what they do. They travel from state to state, nation to nation, to try to get converters so that they can convert people into their sin. I'm trying to get you to came out of your sin, out of your grave, and you want to go dig it deeper. You don't even know the meaning of your own book. You've got guys telling you what it means. I have the tafsir. That's me. I'm the tafsir. What does this mean? Let me go look. Hang on, I'll tell you. I look at the tafsir. Oh, it means this. Says fucking who? You know, I'm going to get into the tafsirs and I'm going to show you how ignorant some of these tafsirs really are. And I'll show you living proof of the ignorance of these teachers. There was a guy, he called me the Antichrist devil. He called me the devil. That's what he called me. He said I was a devil. And this was a Christian man. He tried to say that you're the Antichrist. You're the one, you're going to try to come after and kill people and destroy religions and everything. And I wanted to say to him, I'm like, look, man, you're the one kissing fucking statues. You're the one wearing a monkey suit, stealing money from sheep so you can get yourself rich, and you have the audacity. Now, mind you, you're getting rich off the word of God, lying to people, and you have the audacity to call me a Dajjal? If you don't intelligent enough to understand the truth of that, then you don't even need, you're not even worthy to go to Jannah. You can't go to heaven. You're not worthy. You're following dumb shit. You're following ideologies of men. You're following tafsirs. These guys were... The guy who wrote the tafsir, was that the prophet? I'm just asking. So if it's not a prophet, he's not from God, but he's going to tell you what the prophet's words mean? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Sure, some things were influenced by the Spirit, so some guys were right and some guys create proper tafsirs, but there are those that are not. And I've seen a lot of them. I've read the Quranic verse, I've read the surah, and then I go look at the tafsir and I'm like, that don't make no fucking sense. These guys are pulling shit out their ass. And I look at what they speak about it on the Tafsir, and I notice, oh, it's to promote their religion. Ah, I see. I see what they're fucking doing. It has nothing to do with teaching the truth of what that means. It's for you to just prop up your religion. That's what you're doing. So many oppressed people in that religion that the majority of people in their own religion are ignorant. Yes, you are. You have your own brain, your own eyes, and when you read the Quran, you're telling me you have to go ask somebody what it means? Think about this. If the Quran says that this is the book, it needs no interpretation, it needs no outside thing, it's perfect as it is, yet you're telling me you can't understand it, you have to go outside of it to find out what it means? You're going to go listen to someone else give you an interpretation of a thing that you can't ask God what it means? God will tell you what it means. If you're truly looking for the truth, God will reveal the truth to you, no doubt. No doubt. You don't need another man. That's why I say I'm meaningless. Man, you don't need me. I mean, the only thing that I am for really in reality is to probably drive a splitting stake. That's why I'm like the moon. That's why he says the moon split, because it's like, in a manner, it's a simile, it's a metaphor for the splitting of the light, but not really the light, because the sun is the light, the moon is the reflection. We know that religions are not God, they are just reflections. Like, for instance, with Moses and the Ark of the Covenant and the tent of, and that was a reflection of what was to come. The big temple, the real temple that Solomon built, right? It was a reflection of that. But still, it is a matter of when the moon comes, the moon is going to split all of your religions right up, like just shatter you. And the reason is because I give you the fitna that you're in. I tell you your fitna, which is the sticks and the snakes and some other things. I haven't gotten to Christian yet. I'll get onto them about their Injil and that miracle word. But this is the meaning, is I'm shattering your guys' religions. And if you don't get out of them, you're going to die. You're going to die in your sin. That everything God speaks is like a parable. If a man is not born again from water and spirit, he cannot enter heaven. Nicodemus came to Jesus and said, how can a man be born again? Is it possible to go back in the womb of his mother? Come on, man. I think Jesus is probably looking at that guy, really, Nicodemus, are you insane? You're going to crawl back up in your mother now, huh? You really don't understand what I'm saying. You can't understand the parable I'm teaching you. That's the same with everything. They have concocted imaginations and dumb shit, and then they go and they create tafsirs or everything else based upon their imagination, and you guys are all following this shit. Oh, the moon split in two. No, it fucking didn't. No, it didn't. Oh, but NASA said it did. They've confirmed it. You think they went to space too, didn't you? You think we've gone to the moon. That's what you think. I tell you, you haven't. You've been lied and manipulated all around. Steal your fucking money from you. That's what they do. Think about it. We the people, you have no say-so of how much money NASA gets. They just giving it to them, aren't they? And taxing you for it. Let's say more than 50% of American population comes out and tells the United States government, stop giving our fucking tax money to NASA. We don't care to leave the planet. We want to take care of what we have already on our planet. Stop taxing us so you can give all the billions and billions of dollars to a bunch of fucking groups who are fucking imagining in their heads stupid shit. Think about that for a minute. Billions of dollars go to these places. Did you tell them to go do what they're doing? Did you want them? Do you care if we leave and go to the moon? Do you really care? No. You got to go work 9-to-5 job. You got to go support your family. You got to feed your own damn mouth. You really, if you're hungry and starving, this is what I said to that Elon Musk and all these jerk-offs. If you're hungry and you're starving and have not eaten, you think you want to go to the moon? You think you're going to think about going to space? Oh, you think you're going to think about aliens? Dumb. That's why I think that's why God going to create a famine on the earth. That way he can pull your mind out of the dumb heavens of ignorance and bring you back down to reality, to where you have a belly that's hurting and in pain and growling because you haven't fucking eaten. And I really doubt you're going to think about the fucking moon or aliens. But this is where they get your mind. They got your mind on this shit. Think of all the money that they're shooting into space, to the space station, all this stuff. Think of how much money they're going to give Tom Cruise for his fucking movie just to go to the space station. Think about all that for a minute. What could we have been doing with that money instead? These people are ignorant that are in control. They're like a bunch of fucking kids. That's what they are. Like a bunch of fucking kids in this world right now. Full of injustice all over the place. You see it. Everybody fighting and arguing. Look at, what is it, over there in Peru. They fighting and arguing right now. They want justice. Iran, they want justice. America, we want justice. Look at all the corruption all around. Nobody getting any justice whatsoever. So it's like, what do we have to do? Take it in our own hands to get justice? That's what civil war is. That's what civil war is. But, you know, like I said, I got a lot of stuff I can tell people, but sometimes I get tired of speaking, tired of talking. So you can understand that when he says, if there was only one day left, that Allah will send someone from my bayah. And you know why you know why he's saying that is because so you understand how I feel. I'll disappear. I'll wait to the very last day if I want. I'll wait. I say that, but you can't. God is in control. But he knows how I feel. Trust me, God knows the argument I have against you people. He knows the argument I have. He's taking my side too. I know he takes my side. Because I tell him all the time, it's like, man, can't you put in my mind other things, normal things of people? Why you got me thinking about this all the time? Why you got me doing this all the time? I don't want to do this shit, man. He's like, you do it as I do what I tell you to do, or I'll punish you. Sometimes I'll take the punishment. I will. Sometimes I do. I get mad, throw things around, and then God, next thing I know, I'm laid up in bed and I can't move. It's a fact. I hate it. So, that's just for you guys to have a greater understanding. Oh, look at this. Green Gatorade. I like it. So I just wanted to make this video to clarify, certain things and other things and just to kind of rant a little bit. But all in all, I wish I had a clearer picture so you can get clear images. But everybody, you saw all that. And now you guys know that all of those things are all on one person, me. It's all there. Everything is on me. And there's even more. Like with my hip. There's things about my knee that you don't know about. There's other things that you might not know about that maybe it is said, but they just haven't revealed it openly to your Islamic world yet. Maybe they have books like the Pope has deep down under the ground where they don't let nobody see the books. Why you not want nobody to see the books? Think about this. These people in the Christian side of Catholicism of the Pope, they say that there's these children from Fatima, a town called Fatima, not Fatima, but the town. And there's 3 children. And these 3 children supposedly had vision of Mary. And they were told these things. And they gave them to the Pope, these supposed secrets. And they gave them to the Pope, and the Pope is revealing them a little bit at a time, right? I'm thinking, how fucking dumb is this shit? That's a lie. That's a fucking lie. Think about Mary going to be saying, I'm going to appear to you, and then there's that sun disk that appeared, that moved around in the sky, right? Think about it. So God's going to show you that shit, but he don't want you to see the secrets? Come on, man. That's bullshit. That's all bullshit. God does not sit around and keep secrets as a manner pertaining to something that he's going to tell you. So the thing about my name, like for instance, the name, my secret of my name, certain things God keeps secret in a manner between the prophet and himself. Had nothing to do with the sheep. Maybe God told Muhammad he wasn't even supposed to say at me about anything about me, but he did. Like Moses, when he told Moses, go talk to the rock, and instead Moses hit the rock. Oh, then he got in trouble. You see? So you guys don't realize everything you're reading. You have to make sure that you're slowly reading stuff and make sure that you understand, is this spirit or is this flesh? Is this being spoken out of anger, out of hate, out of this? Because we were alive right now. We have emotion. We have feelings. Look at me, how I'm acting, what I'm doing. You can see it. Now, are you going to capture that in how you write it? Certain phrases. I could speak certain phrases in English language. And I can have a emotion behind the phrase. And because of the emotion, it gives the phrase a complete different meaning based upon the emotion that I have. Now, when you go to write the word and you leave out the emotion, you may take it literally. See, nobody thinks about any of these things. Nobody. When was the last time everybody got together with their religions to try to share and to, because if there's only one God, what the fuck are we doing? Why, if there's only one God, why is there so many different religions, so many different gods, names for him, all this stuff? Think about all that. Man, God didn't do it. Man did that. Man created that shit. So the thing would be, is when the last time we did it was with Constantine, and Constantine's mother was a goofy lady. So she had a goofy son teaching him witchcraft nonsense shit. So of course he's already influenced. So the minute religion steps onto the scene back then, it was mingled with superstition and witchcraft and all this stuff. And this came from the Jews, the Muslims, the Christians. All of them got together and met up at Nicaea, mingling together all their superstitions, all their nonsense, until they came to an agreement on something. That's what people need to realize. There was an agreement between all religions about who people were, what they did, so on and so forth, and storylines. There was an agreement. But it was mingled with all that superstition and witchcraft. So it's still not proper. So when was the last time that we all got together and met up scholarly and said we need to fix our problems that we have with the belief of our Creator? It's time we all stop fighting and arguing, and we learn about the Most High God. So that's what I'll do. I think that's like kind of like who I am, really. Is like another the new Constantine is who I am. That's going to bring all the people together in one fold, like they did in what's that, Turkey? Or yeah, Turkey, Istanbul, Turkey, Nicaea, yeah. Oh, I wonder if that's why they say that I will go amongst the Turks and never leave them, because that is the place that I give my, like that's where I gather everybody to, like we need to study, we need to all come together, we need to agree. And if we have an argument about certain thing that was said, then we need to determine the truth of the matter. I never said I was going to bring peace. You know, the first when I come on the scene to begin with, it's not peaceful. That's the Antichrist. The Antichrist, he going around saying, peace, peace, I'm bringing peace. Not me. I'm bringing first a separation. Mark Mumin, Kafar. Think about all that. Yet I got these guys that claim saying that, oh, look, the Muslim Mahdi is the Christian Antichrist. Oh no. Making these false accusations based upon lies. Now they're trying to claim that the Muslim is the Mahdi is part of Islam. That the way they just did it, like I'm showing you, they're claiming I'm part of you guys and I'm part of no religion. But yet, because of me being spoken of from your fold, they're going to deny it and call me names. And because Yeshua was not part of the Islamic fold, the Muslims are going to reject him. Don't tell me you think of him as a prophet. He's the son of fucking God. Shut your mouth, Kafar. Son. Fact. Not in the manner you and I are sons and daughters born. No. He's spoken. What did it say when he was born? What did it say? What did the fucking Allah say when the Most High God gave the gift to Miriam and he was born? It is written in Isaiah, the people who sat in darkness have seen a great light. Well, who is the light? Spoken. Son. Don't you forget it. The Spirit does not give birth like this to the flesh. What's the Spirit give birth to? You don't know because you're not Spirit. Fuck you. You have no idea. So you don't, that's why Yeshua said, how can I speak to you of the Spirit when you don't even believe me of the flesh of what I tell you here? But you want to know about the spirit world, do you? You can't even comprehend the flesh. You argue and bicker about nonsense shit. So that's what they say. I will go to Rum. Rum is what they say. Rum, right? Rum. And I will not leave the Turks. I think it's because that will be, got to go to Constantinople and take that city back. Whose hands it's Constantinople in right now? Whose hands? The Muslim? How come I got to go conquer it? If it belonged to you and you're right, how come I have to come to conquer you? Something's not right with you then. So we have to come to break the great fitna. See, the great fitna started with Constantine. And now Christopher is going to destroy that great fitna and put everything back in proper place. Why? Man, the groom is on his way back. Do you not realize this? The groom is on his way back. There's going to be a great wedding. Did you not get your invitation? I feel sorry for you. You not want the invitation. You threw it away? Oh, Jesus, not the Son of God. You threw the invitation away? You're like the dumb virgins that have no oil in their lamp. And Yeshua came like a thief in the night. And then they shut the door. And by the time you got there, it was closed. You knocking. He peeking out. Who is it? It is us. Lord, it is us. Be gone from me. I don't know who you are. My door is locked. That's what's going to happen. That's going to happen to not just Muslim, Christian. It's going to happen to everybody. That's why I say you better get the fuck out of your dead man grave and realize this is your fucking temple, motherfuckers. This is what gets judged, motherfuckers. It's not me. I didn't do it. Islam did it. Go get Islam, God. Go punish Islam. How do I punish Islam? Islam is an inanimate thing. It's not a human. It's you who's going to get in trouble. I think it's so funny. It's sad that people are like this. That's what really gets me, is they're sad that they're like this. They even so stupid because the governments know about me now. They know I'm coming. Now they're creating these religion called Chrislam. Chrislam, really? Fucking jokes. Fucking jokes. Understand this. The names of your religions are not going to coexist. It's those religions are graves. You're going to rise out of those graves into something greater. And it's not called Islam, Christianity, Hinduism, or Buddhism. That's not what it's called. Oh, you want to know what it's called, do you? No, I don't even know yet. Is it here? Can we go join up to it yet? What's it called? I don't know yet. I do know that it is not what you guys think it is. I think when Isa comes, he will be the one to restore it in the manner of giving it its human name, in the manner, if you want to say it like that, of what he does. In the order of Melchizedek. High priest, the priest forever in the order of Melchizedek. So whatever order Melchizedek was the name. And he was in an order. So that's a religious order. Well, there's no name. What was his religious order? Don't tell me it's Islam, because Islam was not around. So shut up with that nonsense. And don't tell me it was Christianity, because Christianity was not around. So don't tell me that nonsense. And don't tell me it was Judaism, because Jews weren't even around yet. So don't give me that nonsense. So Melchizedek, what order was he? And that's the order that the Most High God is going to restore with Isa. Isa is the Ark of the Covenant. The Ark of the Covenant that is in the Holy of Holies, where Allah Himself is. So if the Holy of Holies is where Allah resides, and Yeshua is the Ark of the Covenant, the high priest in the order of Melchizedek forever, like Moses, he goes face to face with the Ark of the Covenant. The Ark of the Covenant, Allah is there, so is Yeshua. That's why he says to Peter, you don't know the Father yet? If you have seen me, you've seen the Father. Go to Moses. Moses, you seen the Ark of the Covenant? Yes. Then you've seen the Father. Because when Moses wanted to go speak to God, where did he have to go, Muslim? To the Ark of the Covenant? In the Holy of Holies? Where the Most High God resided. And then even Solomon said, I'll go to build you a temple, God. I'll build you a temple so you have a place to dwell. He's thinking of the flesh. He did not realize that Allah already created a vessel for himself to dwell in. He spoke it into existence. But for us to understand it, we bring it down to our material world, so we create images and give these images the name of what it really belongs to Yeshua. He's the Ark of the Covenant. Inside the Ark, what do you find inside the Ark? The staff and the law. What else? There's something else there. No, you don't know? Go find out then for yourself. I'm tired of telling people everything. You go find out for yourself what's in the Ark. And then you realize that that is what the priest is inside the priest. The law is in Yeshua. He is the law. Yeshua is the priest, the law. He's the shepherd. That's why he carries the staff. Great knowledge, man. Great knowledge. But nobody wants it because you guys rather go fucking live in your dead man grave and keep fighting and arguing and watching the world go to shit with all these weirdos rising up. And you know it's true. Look around you, man. But we'll sit there. We have to wait. I'll sit here and I'll wait for God, like I say. But I'm telling you, I am getting tired of this. I really am. Getting tired of it. Maybe I go disappear again. I have not decided. God does it. He puts my spirit, he makes me happy, he makes me sad, he makes me mad, he makes everything. God is this. So, what can I do? What can I do? Can I complain to God? Can a piece of clay go to the potter and say, why are you making me like this? I want to be this way. You do this right now. You make me like this now. That's why I say in that video, I am stuck. I am entrapped. I cannot get out. God has got me. He got I was like a fly flying around. I go, bzzz, I was a fly, right? Bzzz, and then Allah goes, I got you now. You're going to do what I tell you to do, and there's nothing you can do about it. Oh, little worm of Jacob. And I tell him, be careful, God. You'll squish me. Shalom. Assalamu alaikum.